go, go, go.
Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Cannonball!
We are live. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the show Shoppe-Talk. Today, typically, we do have 3 of the Chapman brothers normally, but today we only have 2.
Not today, we ain't doing it.
We only have the 2. That is correct. Mike White, Jeremy did die again. I saw that.
Jeremy's
saw that one.
dead.
Yep.
Who are we?
Now, you're Jason, actually, and then that is John, and I'm Hinkley, the host of this show. Dude, you're asking all the right questions.
We make guitars
today.
and sell videos.
We
We make guitars and sell videos.
We make guitars.
Oh my gosh.
We make videos and sell guitars. To be specific, on this show today, what we're going to do is answer all of your burning questions, all of them whatsoever about acoustic music. I guess we could answer other questions, but do you guys really want to see that? Maybe. Let us know. Let us know in the comments.
We can also, we've done this in the past, and maybe we can do it today. If there's something in our inventory that you want to see or hear, let us know. We'll make somebody over next door run it in the cold all the way over here.
Exactly. But in all seriousness, though, if you go to theacousticshop.com with 2 P's and an E, here,
Somebody's
I'll send it to you right here.
We didn't put the sign up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And we also play, we attempt to play your requests. That's what I was going to say. That's what we attempt to play your requests, so send us a song. If we know it, we'll try it. If we don't know it, we'll try it.
So yeah, we are sans mandolin today, but I mean, you guys can still try requests.
If you want us to play a mandolin, I can fake it.
Yeah, we do have one cool one to show up.
Gonna test one out. I'll do it for you.
Let's
do this.
All right, so actually starting with questions real quick, we do have one on Facebook.
Shouldn't we start playing first? Nah, we'll answer questions.
That's a good point. We do typically play first. What do you guys want to open up with?
Let's do this. Me and Jeremy were talking, or Jason were talking about doing you a Lefty Frizzell song that I first heard by Merle Haggard, and it was probably somebody else's song before that. Lefty Frizzell? Yeah, well, I said it's Lefty Frizzell. I think he wrote it. I think Lefty's the original. I think he wrote this. Maybe he didn't. But this is a good death song. I think we should start out with a death song. I think we should be all death songs. Why not? Since Jeremy's dead. In honor of Jeremy, we're going to sing death songs.
In honor of Jeremy. Oh my gosh.
Ready? We'll do the long back limousine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Do a pickup. So you should worry about that. Plan ahead. There's a long lot of mourners going down our street. Their fancy cars are such a sight to see. They're all of your rich friends that knew you from the city, and now they finally brought you back to me. The papers told of how you lost your life, of the party and the fatal crash that night. guessing where each other is. When you left, you told me someday you'd be returning in a fancy car for all the world to see. Well, I guess you got your wish now. My hopes and all my dreams ride with you in that long black limousine. Through tears I watched as you ride by, with a chauffeur at the wheel dressed up so fine. I'll never love another. My hopes and all my dreams are riding in that long black limousine. I'll never love another. My hopes and all my dreams are riding in that long black limousine. Hi, Maddie. That's a good song.
Hello.
Jeremy is not dead. He's just got to get his strings changed. Well, they were dead strings.
Well, that's how he died.
That's how
He
he
changed his
my
strings, he got
gosh.
tetanus, and died.
He got the tetanus. Oh my gosh. It was horrible. Hey, welcome to the show, everybody.
Welcome, all of those that are just now joining us.
Yeah.
Remember that we are taking requests. We are definitely accepting gifts for those of you on TikTok. Please, that'd be super nice. And we have a long string of questions. So to start from the top, actually, you guys can't see the Facebook questions, but somebody was asking if we have a weight on strings being changed, or like if our...
What does that mean?
Let me go back to
Our
that.
standard
I was a
turnaround
little-
time, I
They were
think, is what
asking if
they're
we were
asking.
booked up
Oh,
on
yeah.
guitar string changes.
It's a day, 24 hours.
We tell people, when we take them in, we tell people 2 days, but we expect about a 24-hour turnaround on some of that, on a string change. It used to be we could do it while you waited, and there's still a chance that that is possible, but it's not probable anymore. It's just got to where the guys in the shop are so, and gals in the shop are so busy that it's kind of hard for them to be able to keep up with string changes on a regular basis. So we just still do it. By the way, if you buy any guitar from us, we do lifetime string changes, so we'll do the labor for free. It doesn't help you guys that are in Canada, like you, Carol.
You're getting disconnected. I don't know what's wrong with your microphone.
I didn't disconnect.
Yeah,
What?
something's
What?
weird. Something's.
What?
Oh,
We're getting some interference.
Oh no, I've been
Interference.
interfered with. I am being interfered with.
That's
you
your
gonna have him
phone.
grab that other microphone?
My phone's
Keep
way
your
over
phone
here.
away from it.
It's over here.
Let's just leave that right there.
All right, we're gonna put it right there. Hopefully I
I
get
don't know
less.
what's going on with that.
All right. Well, I can't hear it, so hope you're all there. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. Lots of good questions. Just to see all you folks in TikTok land. Good to see you today. As we just said, Jeremy is dead, and but that's all right. We'll probably have some special guests in here today.
Yeah, we'll have a few.
Yeah.
Next question, and just going in order. Thoughts on the Guild M20 versus Martin 0015? Not exactly looking for a bluegrass, but just for a small body mahogany in general.
The Guild M20 is fantastic. That was their. I especially liked it in that California burst. It's a good guitar. The 0015 also great, different sound. I would say a little more balanced character to the M20, but a bigger, bolder sound out of the 0015. So yeah, that's my takes on those two guitars. Both great guitars. Just depends on what you're looking for.
Noise.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. And then we have some song
Hi,
requests.
Herb from New York City. Hello.
Hello. Herb did ask a good question.
What was it?
I'm looking. This might have been a little bit farther up there, but Heavy Trooper was asking, assuming that backs and sides make a difference tonally, we believe that they do. Do different types of laminate woods differ in tone as well?
So I had this discussion, and this is a very interesting run, and I will give you my full... Oh, are we ready for a hot take?
I wish. I wish that the video would load in, but it's
Guess
not.
All right, well,
That's okay. It's still a hot take, though, right?
Yeah, sort of. It's not really. This has been argued by a lot of different people. I have actually seen this, and I do believe 100% in my opinion that it makes a difference. Here's where it gets really interesting. Some manufacturers, when they do laminate back and sides, they'll do what they call white wood or a cheap wood, a birch, cheaper, inexpensive wood, sandwiched by two veneers of whatever that wood's supposed to be, rosewood, mahogany, maple, whatever it is. In that case, it makes a little less of a difference, but I have actually got laminate rosewood guitars that do sound quite a bit different from mahogany. Most of the upper end ones, now they kind of change that. Instead of laminate, they're calling it layered. Usually the term layered means that it's all the same kind of wood, so mahogany all the way through, rosewood all the way through. I definitely think that makes a difference. So yes, I do believe it makes a difference. Most of that is reflectivity on the back, so obviously it's going to make a difference in that case.
Yeah.
So yes, absolutely, in my opinion, it does make a difference. And you are correct, Trooper. Everything is an argument when it comes to guitars. I'm surprised.
Everything's an argument when it comes to everything.
Well, there's that.
The truth.
That's this these days. We just released a video. In fact, we're having to do a second video to go along with it on the Tone Traveler. And there are people who believe there's no such thing as a guitar that breaks in. It doesn't.
They don't
happen.
believe that there's a breaking in period.
Yeah, they
whatsoever.
don't. That's crazy. That's just absolutely crazy. I have experienced thousands of guitars.
It's not crazy. It's
It
just
is.
they don't know what they're talking about.
But yet they put it out as gospel truth.
Education, though, you know?
Yeah.
It's ignorance without verification.
But they're
That's
mean
true.
about it, Jay. They're mean on there. They're mean. And if they're going to be mean, then they're just dumb. I'm going to say it.
Dang.
I'm not going to deny that. They are dumb.
Okay.
Herb is asking, which Irish models are you planning on to stock? I will tell you two of the ones. There's 4 of them coming. There's going to be multiples. We will have over, I believe, 16 guitars by the end of the year that are going to be put into build schedule. But the first 4, I can tell you 2 of them. 2 of them are going to be something that will be announced at the NAMM show, so I can't tell you what those are. But I also have 2 of, I believe it's the FH. I am lost on their terminology. It's basically their slope shoulder dreadnought. Very, very cool. One of them will be done in Brazilian back and sides with an Adirondack spruce top. And one of them will be done in old growth mahogany. Both of them will have some unique characteristics, kind of customized specifically for the acoustic shop. I'm looking forward to seeing those. Great guitars.
That's super exciting. That's all going to be very, very exciting. We're
What
excited
is
to,
Heavy
speaking
Trooper all
of...
worked up about here?
Just
Well, that was
asking
the
if
one we
we
covered.
would...
That's the one we covered.
Oh.
Yeah, we were just going in order.
Laminate guitars.
It's all good.
Upset about it.
All right,
Sorry, we
so...
had to make you wait.
Hey, we're just going in order. All right, Carol's asking any updates on the Taz Eastman guitar. And also, real quick, sorry, I just wanted to finish my thought about NAMM discussions in general. Please, of course, as always, be watching the channel. NAMM is in a couple of weeks, and we are going to be trying to stream everywhere and everything. Of course, Iris will be doing content with as well.
Yeah,
obviously.
absolutely.
As well as any other brands that we can get a hold of. So get excited for that.
Yeah.
Going to be some really cool
Lots of
news
awesome
and
stuff coming.
information coming out. A lot
That's
of cool
so
things.
exciting.
Everybody's getting ready to release some cool stuff. I want to talk about that new D18. Not D18, the new Martin. I was doing some video research on that last night. It's pretty neat. But yeah, get ready for all kinds of really cool stuff. The TAS guitar. I don't have specific yet. I have not got. But here's what I do know. I do actually have a little bit of an update.
Do we have an arrival date yet, or no?
No, not officially.
Okay.
But I do know that the labels have arrived in Pomona for us to get signed and should be making their way here soon, very soon. And we'll be starting on those. So that tells me...
Good news is Carol ordered early,
Yeah. So
so she'll probably get one early. They're not coming in all at once.
That
all
is
at once.
true. That is the best news that we
So-
can give to you,
And I
Carol.
also
You will get
was
yours.
told to
Yeah.
tie into that, which was they weren't going to start shipping labels until they were ready to start shipping guitars. So that tells me a lot of stuff.
That
So
might be
Yeah.
an indicator.
I'm hoping to see them some of them in the next
They
few
should be
weeks.
coming soon, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. That'd be nice. I'd love to see that.
Heavy Trooper was asking, could you also mention that last part too? So I guess specifically your thoughts tonally on the FG 800, which is the 20 versus the 30 Yamahas.
I don't know the 20 and the F20 after. So in laminates, basically rosewood, mahogany. It's the same as the acoustic or any solid wood variations. Mahogany tends to be a little bit brighter. I think they do have that. What does they call that? We just had the training yesterday. No, it's not. They're using a different mahogany.
A different type of mahogany. I don't remember where it's from, but I do remember.
It starts with an N, doesn't it?
NATO.
Yeah,
they use
so
NATO.
Yeah.
It'll be a little bit brighter, more similar to Sapele. African mahogany is going to be a little more mid-rangey than that, but that's your standard mahogany. I'd say a little bit more punch in the mid-range, less low ends. Still have some pretty good, brilliant highs. And rosewood, which has a little bit more shimmer in the very, very top end, missing some of that mid-range, but has a lot more low frequency roar and boom to it full out. Same as in the laminates, but not to the extent of a solid wood guitar. That's my opinion. Mm-hmm. The variance is still there.
So is this what you were talking about from Martin? They're asking, did you guys see the new skeleton bracing?
I did. Yeah, Jamie's
what's
asking
the deal with that?
about the new bracing on the new, and it's only done on a maple guitar. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's one specific. They're trying to make it sustainable. It's American sourced woods. North American sourced woods.
Really?
I want to say it's
Everything
got
in
rosewood though in it too.
No,
So that was
it's maple.
but it has a wedge of rosewood. I swear, it might be. It could be.
The intent was.
Could be
I read
walnut.
the intent on
Could
this
be
thing.
walnut. I just saw.
I think it is walnut. I think the fingerboard is walnut. I believe. They're trying to source everything sustainably in North America.
Yep.
That's the goal of that guitar.
And the big goal of this guitar was to make it not sound like a maple guitar. And that's what they're going after. It looks like it's going to be in their grand auditorium size.
That's what I saw.
It looks pretty neat.
Grand concert.
Absolutely, yeah, grand concert. Well, there you go. Fix everything for me. Going to be really neat to see. It makes perfect sense. They're coming up with ways to kind of lighten the top, lighten the bracing, still giving it structure. This is kind of done sort of in the double tops. Backwards of how they're doing it for the guitars that Eastman came out with, which is, they made tops lighter, making it more resonant, more sustained, more openness. And they're doing it with lighter bracing
many questions
and grooves.
Interesting. There are. Maybe we should take a break and play a little something.
What do you want to play, Jay?
What are you guys thinking? We had a whole bunch of requests. We had a request for Wait a Minute. We had a request
Let's do
for...
More Pretty Girls Than One. Something we can both sing. I'm not going to do a solo.
Pretty girl, now talk to me last time. She gave me some good advice. We'll do it in D, Jay. How's that? Can you give me lyrics to More Pretty Girls Than One?
Sure.
This sounds like this guy's a scoundrel, Jay. He's just after girls. He's chasing.
Just saying, you know what? There's more fish in the sea. Mama gave him good advice. It's more fish in the sea. You know what I mean? You see the person on TikTok said that do the guitars really matter with the shirt that you're wearing? I don't know if that means it's a good shirt or a bad shirt.
I have no idea.
This is a pretty bad shirt right here. That's what I say.
Really?
One of those words is correct.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Making all kinds of mistakes. There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that I rambled all around. There's more pretty girls than one. Mama talked to me last night. She gave to me some good advice. She said, son, you better quit this old rambling all around. Marry you her sweet loving wife. More pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that I rambled all around, and there's more pretty girls than one. Honey, look down that old long, lonesome road. Hang down your pretty head and cry, 'cause I'm thinking all about those pretty little gals, and hoping that I'll never die. There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that I rambled all around, and there's more pretty girls than one. There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that I rambled all around, there's more pretty girls than one. How's that for on the fly, Jay? What did you think of that? You did it. That's what I know.
Singing high is hard.
Great job, guys. All right, so the question was asked, what guitar is that?
Oh.
And obviously you need to talk about that.
Yeah.
Where
it
is
time.
Jeremy today? Jeremy is no longer. He was
He's
fired.
no longer with us.
No, that's not true. In all seriousness, if anybody actually is curious, he's doing what, another class thing? Is he
He's got one of his
graduating today?
final class projects for the Goldman Sachs Top 100. Is that
Small
right?
business is strong.
It's
yes.
just a small business like class that Goldman
It's
Sachs
basically,
was
it's a,
offering.
what do they call those?
It's,
A brain trust. I don't know. It's training small businesses. We were chosen
If
as
it's
one
a
of the
brain
top.
trust, we are screwed.
Jeremy was chosen as one of the top 100 small businesses to go through the Goldman Sachs. It provides us training and support.
In all
be a
seriousness,
better
it's a very,
business
very
for
good
you.
thing. And to be completely honest, from what Jeremy said, not a lot of people are chosen into the program. He
He's going to go to New
was
York.
not even expecting, to
He's
like.
going to get to fly to New York to graduate and
New York.
celebrate with these. He's gonna
New
he's gonna
York,
rub
New
elbows.
York.
With,
Rub
What a
elbows with
wonderful
the fancy
town.
guys.
he's
That's
gonna
great.
yeah. He's gonna rub elbows with billionaires like Jimmy Buffett.
Really?
Jimmy Buffett's dead. I don't think he was a billionaire either.
You don't think so? With the
Somebody put in the
Margaritaville
comments,
franchises and whatnot.
is Jeremy hanging out with Warren Buffett?
How many
today?
times did Warren Buffett get that? You know, I love your songs. Cheeseburger. You're not wearing flip flops.
That'd be crazy. Anyways,
I like text. Say hi to Adam of Iris Guitars. He wants to know if we're carrying Santa Cruz strings since Iris are shipping with them.
that's a good
I
question.
did not know that they ship with
I
parabolic
did not
strings.
know that either.
And the other answer is we should carry parabolic strings.
We got to do it sometime. We got to make it work. It's been a tough one to kind of figure out how to make that a
You
thing.
know what? The interesting thing is it's kind of weird to carry Santa Cruz strings without Santa Cruz guitars in the shop. So let's make that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're watching right now from Santa Cruz, we're coming to you. We're going to come at you. And we got a special guitar that we're going to be showing to
Yeah.
Richard Hoover.
Yeah.
Very
Richard
exciting
Hoover
for all
Richard
those
watches
videos
these
as well.
streams, I'm
He
sure.
does. I guarantee he does.
He's got
Anyways.
nothing better time.
All right, somebody's asking, what is this guitar?
Please show it off, John.
Guys, I got a call about this and reminded me that I should probably play it again because it is fantastic. This is a specially built, custom shop Bourgeois Country Boy, but this one has been added to. This is the heirloom series. So when you buy a Country Boy, you can buy it in I think a professional, and then there's another step, and then the heirloom.
Slitty Slicker.
heirloom series, which is all the stuff,
my
torrefied,
shoes.
animal protein glue, all that. But this is even more customized than that, in that it is sinker mahogany back insides, and this comes from Dana's personal stock. This was a Dana project that he did, specially built for Brian Sutton and his group of guitar flat picking
That
people.
guitar may look like a bank teller,
but it ain't.
Jackson Wild.
So this sounds cool. I also love this one has the oval dots. I don't think all of the country boys do, but I love the oval tuners because it harkens back to the 35s.
It would rather be a
1935.
hog collar.
Stop.
Shoe
Guitars
cut on the style
on the side.
side.
I think so.
Solid.
Anyway, fantastic guitar. Somebody called me about it, and I'm like, I'm going to play it. So I played it today. You could not ask for a more balanced mahogany guitar.
Kitty Shack Tracks, thank you for telling us that. That's sweet.
And acknowledging
we
our
have the best
customer service. That's super nice.
It's not us,
Thank
so I
you.
can say. You know what I can do? You know I'm going to
You
do
can.
this. I'm not involved with customer service. I
But you're
make
the
these
man.
videos. But guess what?
That's part of customer
We
service.
do have the best customer service, and I'm going to say it's only because John's not involved either.
Well,
our
then.
crew is the best, and
Guys,
there's no denying it.
There is a thing that's been coming. If you see the reviews, you'll see it quite often. One of the things that keeps being brought up is if you order a guitar or a mandolin or whatever from us, it's like multiple processes and making sure it's right before it leaves here. So not only do we make sure the instrument is correct, we give you a call as soon as it's there, as soon as the order comes in. We'll call you and say, hey, what kind of strings are best for you? Want light gauge? Want medium gauge on here? This is what it ships with factory. And we try to get it back to that spec. We make sure everything is right. If there is any kind of issues or anything, we let you know about that before it ships so that we don't just dump it into your lap and, that. And then we take super care of it. The shipping department has our own, all the way from our own custom-made boxes to special equipment. Now with the Dreadnought program, which is still available this month, correct? We're rocking all the way through.
Yeah.
There's so many extras for customer service. You got
Poor John. Everybody says I'm being mean to you.
You are always mean. Anyway,
I'm just trying to illustrate the fact that it's not egotistical for me to say we do have the best customer service.
Yeah.
Because I don't do it.
yeah, but
he
it's
doesn't
pretty
do it.
awesome. I really don't. I make phone calls sometimes, so I talk to some people. When I can.
Yeah, and then the other guys have to fix
Then the
it.
other guy get to do all the
Hey,
clean up all
oh,
these problems, guys.
Brandon says that the country boy, he told his wife country boy would be a great 40th birthday gift.
It would be a heck of one. So Brandon,
She said he might not turn, or might only turn 40. So
well, that's all. That's a good
he
deal.
only turns 40
Hey,
once.
you want to know what's really cool?
I get it.
This guitar qualifies for 48 months of financing. It has 12 months of 0% financing,
Yay.
all available. And you can do that from home now. We got that set up as of like 6-8 months ago. We can now do that on our website, or you can call us and we can set up those special interest free ones. And you get to do the application in your own privacy at your own home and just get us the code and we'll be able to get that shipped out to you. So financing is a great option right now, especially with 0% interest allowed. That's pretty good. Jason is always beating up
Leandro
on me.
Sonica is asking you, John.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Red cedar or Sitka spruce for a top? His English isn't very good. Where are you from, Leandro? If you're
He
still
said
on there?
Brazil a little bit earlier.
Oh, he did. That's awesome. Brazil's.
That is pretty
I'd
cool.
kind of like to go to Brazil.
Red cedar versus Sitka. It all depends on what you're trying to do and what the combinations are. Those are both fantastic. Usually, red cedar not so great for dreadnoughts. It's just a little bit soft, especially if you're flat
warmer.
picking. Although we talked about that with Richard Hoover on the podcast, and the original Tony Rice prototype was actually done in cedar.
It's because they were trying to.
They were trying to get a
emulate his
tonal
guitar.
preference, but they also found that it tended to
softer
not
one,
have
yeah.
as much attack and release. So they're both great options. It all just comes down to what you're looking for. How many trees
Noise.
for
We
that
had
guitar?
another-
What's that mean?
You mean,
Sorry.
how many will we
We
plant?
had another question up here. What's the difference between mahogany, maple, and walnut in a banjo?
You know, funny
that was
enough, it's
interesting.
very similar to the tonal properties of the guitar. Maple being the brightest,
The
gives you hardest wood, gives you a brighter, just in-your-face type of tone. Whereas the
Walnut, in
I would say
between.
walnut is kind of in between. Mahogany is going to be the softer of those three woods, tends to give you a little bit more bass response, a
Interesting.
little bit more mid-range, and Wallet kind of sits in the middle. It's got it's got some of the
Which
hardness
holds
to
true for
maple.
guitars also.
Hey,
Yeah,
thank
it's-
you.
it's
The
absolutely
Breeze
same sort of tonal profile.
sent us a little gifty gift.
I'm
I'm gonna-
I have no
I have to
idea what
send-
that is, but that's awesome.
I have to send a text to my daughter who's hounding me. She burned through all of her time on her cell phone while in school, which I don't know how that's done, and is asking me for more.
Trees planted for Bourgeois. We do.
5.
Would it be 5?
No, these actually
Are
fall
they?
in sustainable program because of the fact most things, except for some of the Madagascar ones.
That's
They-
true, I guess, with protein glue and their finish is sustainable, right?
And their woods are also procured from the same places as Eastman does, and we do know most of those are fairly responsibly harvested.
Okay, so 1.
This is a one tree planted. It actually does fall in our sustainability mission, except for Madagascar. We have made that, and then we made that rule for Eastman. We made that rule for Bourgeois.
It's just not
as well.
sustainable.
Yeah, it's just not a sustainable.
Hey,
wood.
Bubbles.
It's great. We love it.
Hey,
It
Bubbles
sounds
on
great,
TikTok.
but
What's a
we'll
good
be
mic for
very honest.
upright bass? I hate pickups and amps. I
You're in love
I
with
don't
that one.
hate pickups, but a good mic is
it,
this
Google.
Ear Trumpet Labs Edwina. Check it out. It's not the cheapest mic you'd find, but if you're on a great mic that's designed well to fit on your bass and stay on your bass, it's good.
Pretty awesome. Hey,
It's good.
Hinkley, how many years have we been doing the Shoppe-Talk show like this? Has it been a year and a half now?
Yeah, at least.
I would say not quite 2 years.
Yes, it's not quite 2 years. I want to say that we started it in like May of. What are you asking?
I'm just curious. I have
wanna know what episode
for
we're
almost
on?
from the beginning asked for a come and go sponsorship, and for my Diet Pepsi, and I'm still
That's
going to
true.
keep pushing for it. Come and go. Well, you know what I read? You guys want to hear some news?
That's true. We are 80 episodes in. You should have a come and go sponsorship
Or
by
at least
now,
a Diet
right?
Pepsi one.
Heavy
Well, I don't know
Trooper is
about at
really
least.
interested in a FG 900 this year.
Great guitar.
I don't know
Pretty
that.
cool.
What do you mean? That doesn't exist. An FG 900 series? I mean,
don't
we
know if
don't
that
know.
I don't know what would that be.
I don't know what they
Heavy
would
Trooper?
add. I guess it isn't.
I don't know what they would add either
Is it-
necessarily,
is
you
it
know.
an FG9 series? Maybe that's what I was comparing.
No, I
as
say
an
an FG 900 compared to the like an FG 800, you know,
I
like their
gotcha.
beginner series.
I
I don't know what they
haven't-
would add necessarily, you know. It's like you get to the all solids whenever you get to the FG. Oh, what am I thinking? Like the 3s. So I don't know.
I don't know either.
But we will be there, and we will be asking, and we will be seeing everything that they
That's
have.
the first question I'm
you
going
know
to
what
ask
I mean?
when I get there. FG 900 this year.
Or nah.
Or no.
How many
Yes or
gallons
no?
of Diet Pepsi is that, Alex? Please
It's only
help us
44
find
ounces,
out.
but this lasts me all day.
No, but how
still
many
one.
is that for every single show?
a
Please,
few.
we need the math
Wouldn't that be
done.
awesome? A keg. I want a
Vince
keg
Fielding.
of
Enough
Diet
about
Pepsi.
your Diet Pepsi.
No, I want to talk.
Oh
you
my
want to
gosh.
hear
This building I have
interesting
not
news?
checked out Odingo mics. I've never heard of that. I'll look them up.
Odigo.
Odigo.
Hey,
Interesting.
here's an interesting news facts. Come and Go will be no more by 2025.
What do you mean?
Maverick, the company Maverick bought them last year and has announced that the brand will be gone in 2025.
They just built all these ones.
I know.
What's gonna be the new brand?
They're going to call them Maverick. They did it automatic. I think they're based
Dang.
out of Utah, but they changed all of the Come and Goes up in that area to being Maverick. And now I'm assuming they're going to change this brand to being such. So they
Breaking
bought Come and Go.
news. That's
I just
crazy.
read this story yesterday on the Newsies.
So what are you doing? You want to play one more song
Bubbles,
on that
yes,
and
that
switch
is.
out?
Yeah, I'd probably switch out.
That is the
Alright.
mic that is currently on my bass right now.
Tex is asking for Will the Circle Be Unbroken? Let's see.
What do you want?
Divided by
PJ?
Times wants to know if it's easier to stand up or sit down and play bass. It's easier to stand up probably, but it's easier on my back to sit here for an hour and a half.
Jason's officially old now.
Oh God,
I hear
I've been old for years. I've been old since I was 15.
What do we want to play, Jay?
Hey, that's a good question before we play. Let's go ahead and answer that,
J.R.
Jay Birdman.
Birdman says, does a guitar lose much bass response with the
Listen
large sound
to
hole?
the podcast
That is
with
kind of interesting.
Richard Hoover, the Acoustic Shop knows people. Richard Hoover, he covered that, but we'll give you the field notes.
It definitely
it doesn't
tightens up
lose,
the bass.
but it actually tightens up the bass. It actually increases the upper middle and then highs, which is counterintuitive.
Makes it less woofy, is what I would say is the best thing. I don't necessarily mean that it decreases. I mean, it depends on what you. This is so biased because some people call bass that just anything that's in that big broad range, you know.
Yeah, you call bass 100 to 50, or is it?
Yeah, are you talking
80
like
and below,
or 280 to 80, whatever? It's all over the place. So we could try Country Roads. That's probably easier to do, right? What's again we used to?
Frankie
A.
and
I think
Johnny.
we used to do that
That's a good song.
in A. Now we'll try.
Happens
Country
with
Roads.
farts as well. Thank you, Jamie. I will say that out loud.
You said it out loud, Jake.
That's a good one.
This don't make H wants to buy your violin, Jay.
You can't have it.
All right.
A?
Yeah. That's what we
Okay.
did. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. All my memories gather round her, miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, faded on the sky, misty taste, moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. On her voice in the morning hour she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Down this road I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road, oh take me home, country road, take me home, country road. The best part about that is for like we've tried that song every once in a while for the past year and a half, and since we've done this, and Jay's had a certain line he's wanted Jeremy to sing. He went for it. It didn't happen.
Can't hear
I'm
it.
sorry, Jay. It did not happen. I appreciate your enthusiasm. It just didn't happen. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, you.
Yes, Hinkley. Let's
Real
talk.
quick. Text is reminding the folks to please like this video, and I agree.
Hit
If
that
there is
like
this many
button,
people watching this little streamy stream, we
You know
would
what's
love
even
it
better?
if you guys could hit the
Share
like button. Sharing it is a lot better.
What happened,
It
Jay?
really, really helps us out. Remember that we are still
Share it.
Yep.
No!
Heavy Trooper, Baby Shark
yeah.
is Jeremy's tune, and
Baby
in honor
Shark.
in honor of
It
his
just wouldn't feel right without
his
doing
demise.
it without him here,
yeah,
right?
with him dead. I
Man, I've been watching.
don't feel good about that.
I've been watching Ted Lasso, and they got that character Jamie Tart, and that's his official Jamie Tart. Jamie Tart. I thought that was hilarious.
How did
I laughed.
this came up?
All right, new guitar.
Twice. How did I get
Oh,
the
can't do
nickname
this.
Grizz? You don't want to know.
You know, Jay. Tell him.
I have a grandfather who has hair from his cuffs to his ankles, and I got his genes.
I think I'll switch to this.
Enough said.
Enough said, right?
Enough said there.
There is hair everywhere on that boy.
Yeah.
That boy's a hairy boy.
We're not negotiating with terrorists on if we're playing Baby Shark or not. He said he'll share it if we do it.
Jamie Tart. See?
Yeah.
Heavy Trooper's been watching
I
some.
will not be held hostage.
I will not be held hostage.
Heavy Trooper.
Yeah. There was
I'm gonna take
something
this
else I
tag
was
off
going to
of
say,
here.
but I completely forgot. Oh, yeah. So we had a question on Facebook real quick. Somebody was asking, any Eastman guitars comparable to an HD28?
Yes.
Oh, yes, there are.
Yes.
Let me introduce you to the E20.
Well, I
and
would
the
start
E10.
with the E8.
E8, that's what I meant.
The E8D and the
E8.
E20.
The E20, the difference being Adirondack spruce top.
Correct. Good job. The E8D would probably be your closest spec, especially now with the TC. Well, they're not still different, but it's kind of upgrades. E8D TC gives you a lot of great features, which are really, really cool, that don't come in an HD28. Sitka spruce top, though, is the same. Rosewood sides and back. Has the herringbone scallop brace, so it's more like an HD20, although, never mind, D28, as of about 10 years ago, is now scallop brace too.
Yeah.
She did ask for an HD28. So,
Yeah, HD20, and so that puts that there, has the herringbone trim. You can also get it in a Adirondack version, which is the E20D TC now.
So in conclusion,
fantastic guitars.
And she was asking if they have if the fingerboard on them is ebony. Both.
Yes.
So in conclusion, the E8 would be Sitka, the E20 would be Adirondack. We do have an E20 in stock. If you go to theacousticshop.com, go to Eastman, you should be able to see it very, very quickly. And yeah, there's that. They both do have ebony fingerboards. And then we actually had another question on Facebook. John, do you consider Adirondack tops in any way superior?
Absolutely.
Would you say superior?
In my opinion, I don't know about superior.
It's more so just what you prefer, right?
Yeah, well, yes. I mean, this comes down to
Or
what
what you
you're
think.
trying to locate and what you're trying to do with your guitar. Adirondack spruce tops, here's the reason why I prefer them and why most people line up on that. If you have all things the same in a Sitka spruce and an Adirondack as far as thickness, the Adirondack spruce top is much stiffer and stronger. In fact, I have heard, was it like 8 times or something like that, by a factor of 8. So the advantage, what is that you got going on?
Oh, I was just reminding myself.
Oh.
Alex keeps asking for Frankie and Johnny. It's a good song, but I don't
It
think
is a
we'll
good
be able
one.
to do it.
Yeah, it's a good tune. Anyway, Adirondack spruce stronger. So what the advantage is, most builders can make it thinner. Now that's the downside is if your builder's not being and voicing it, there's really no major advantage to Adirondack. But being that they can make it thinner, that makes it more responsive, a little more punchy, a little more life to it because of the fact that it can be made thinner, more responsible because it is stronger. And that's why most people love that sound. I am included in that. Almost always Adirondack spruce will just jump out at you, give you this punch and this drive that a Sitka spruce top sounds fantastic, but is more subdued, doesn't just kind of jump out and attack you. So there you go.
And then this is a I feel like this is a pretty interesting question, asking if we watch other music store YouTube channels. Of course we do. Of course we do.
We want to see what they're doing better than us and steal their ideas. That's what we want to do.
That is a way
I
to
sit
put
in a
it.
dark, angry
That's
room.
not.
and
That's
watch
absolutely
their
true,
content.
right?
I mean, it's kind of silly, to not watch what other folks are doing. But also,
Learn
there are
it.
very, very nice quality channels, out
Here's
there
the
that
deal.
we aspire to be, not even just, necessarily stealing
I don't
ideas.
want to get all Tony
it's like
Robbins on you
Andertons.
guys, but our initial goal with the channel is community building, and it is. I mean, it sells guitars. Obviously, we're here to sell guitars, or else we can't pay to be here. We can't pay Hinckley what she gets paid. It's much too expensive without that. But honestly, our outreach is to create. That's why we review instruments we don't own or don't sell. But we don't find that we don't want to be competitive on this stuff. We like to collaborate. In fact, I want to get a lot of those guys. I need to call those guys at Eddie's. I've talked to them a couple times. I like to get them on the podcast and discuss weird customers that we don't like and whatnot. But yes, we have good friends in a lot of the other YouTube channels.
Yeah.
And I want to keep it that way. I don't want to fight nobody. We got no room for fighting.
No.
It's more so just it's more fun to do collaborations. You know what I mean?
It's fun to see them at the events, the industry events, and not be like, "Ooh, I hate you."
Oh,
there is one channel.
There's a couple of them.
Hate.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm not gonna say which one, but we do hate them, and it's only because they hated us first.
Oh my gosh.
So you can guess which one that is.
Anyways.
We can try it if you want to do it. It's not.
You got to yodel.
You're listening to Haggard's version of it,
I know
but it's a Jimmy Rogers.
It was
tune.
on the Jimmy Rogers Haggard does Jimmy Rogers tunes. So
let's do it in E.
Let the gentle wars begin.
Yeah.
Well, if they're gonna start it, we're gonna finish it. That's all I got. I ain't scared.
Man.
I've never done this. Can you look up Frankie and Johnny lyrics?
Yeah.
I'll try it. I know this. I've listened to this song. I have never ever even come close to.
How did you guys like that? Was that good?
I
think I did. I think I was better than you. I feel like I was better than you. Jimmy Rogers, Frank, Jimmy Rogers, Frank, that one.
Okay.
He's only have that one A part.
I don't think there's like yodeling in this.
I thought
Nope, there isn't.
Are you sure?
Quick, somebody put it in the comments. Yodeling or not?
I don't. You don't have to.
Rudy Toot Toot. That's my favorite part.
Hey, you switched out a guitar. What are you playing?
I did.
Real
I
quick
grabbed
before we do this.
an FG9M, Yamaha FG9M. This is a fantastic guitar. What are you doing?
The impens in there good. I was gonna make sure.
Yanking on it. This is a fantastic guitar by Yamaha and very sought after, cool guitars. There are so many great features. Speaking of Adirondack spruce top, so far all of them have been Addy top. But
How you hear that?
yeah, that sounds good, Jay. Fantastic.
I'm hopeful.
All right, I'll
Doc
try
didn't
it.
yodel it. Well, you know.
This one is the Mahogany.
Maybe Doc
variant
couldn't
too,
see
by
the
way.
lyrics.
That's why it's an FG9M. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
I can't hear you.
Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. Oh lordy, how they did love. Swore to be true to each other, true as the stars above. He was her man. He was doing her wrong. Frankie went down to the corner just for a bucket of beer. She says, Mr. Bartender, has my loving Johnny been here? He's my man, and he wouldn't do me wrong.
I had an itch.
I don't want to cause you no trouble. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I saw you love about an hour ago with a gal named Nellie Bly. He was your man. looked over at Transom. She saw her through the prize. There on a concept, Johnny, making love to Nellie Bly. He is my man, and he's doing me wrong. Frankie drew back her kimono. She took a little 44. Rudy toot toot 3 times she shot right through that hardwood door. She shot her man, 'cause he was doing her wrong. Your rubber-tied buggy, bring out your rubber-tied hat. I'm taking my man to the graveyard, but ain't gonna bring him back. He was my man, he was doing me wrong. Bring out 1,000 policemen, bring them around today. Lock me down in the dungeon cell and throw that key away. I shot my man, 'cause he was doing her wrong. Hey, not totally bad for a first attack at that.
There we go.
Ah!
So we had a couple questions on this. What pickup would you recommend for the Taz 10th anniversary dread?
This all depends on what you want. I mean, Tex, we talked about, I know this is from Tex, and we talked about this before. There's so many great options. If you just want a natural sounding, easy, no frills, nothing to mess up, I still don't think that the K&K Pure Mini can be beat. I think it's fantastic, easy setup. Now, I will say, if you want a little bit more control, a new pickup that came on the market that I'm kind of excited about is the LR Baggs Hi-Fi. I know Tyler put one in his guitar. I've tried them on some guitars, not personally yet. But it's like it's done a lot of the same things that the K&K Pure Mini has done, giving you a preamp so you get a little bit more headroom. You'd have to deal with a battery, but I think that's a pretty good option too. So Tex, maybe for something different and yet keeping that same sort of style, maybe it's time to think about Hi-Fi. That's probably a good one. I don't think you go wrong with either one of those. There are so many different pickups for different uses. There's times I love the Baggs Anthem. There's times I like the Shirtlers. It all depends on your personal use and what you're looking for out of a pickup. So, any good somber folk songs? Do you know any somber folk songs?
That was pretty somber. She's young.
I thought so. That's pretty somber.
Jamie's asking for Cowboy Sweetheart. I'm not doing that.
I want to be a cowboy sweetheart. I want to learn to rope and ride. I'm not going to really be one.
Great job.
I already sang a song in the female perspective role right there. Yeah, Frankie and Johnny. It was sung as a female right there.
Would you guys like to answer the question of the day?
I would love to answer the question of the day.
Yay.
Then we should probably add our other add-on guest. I think that'd be a good idea.
Somebody said,
Alex
hey,
says,
where's
"Hey, where's
Trent?"
Trent?"
Alex
That's so
said,
funny.
just
What
wait.
timing right there? What
timing?
Trent's
timing?
dead.
Trent's
We're all
also
on the
dead.
same.
Behind
We're all on
the
the
old
same page
camera.
here, aren't we? Alrighty, guys. Today, the question is,
I'm ready for it.
and please, I don't know if we have said this enough. Answer us at home. We want to know your answers as well. I feel like not enough people answer it. So, what is your favorite/least favorite decade of music? What is your most favorite decade and your least favorite decade?
God, this is tough.
It's not that tough. Here's the
Is
deal.
it?
Here's the definitive answer on this, guys.
And you can tell me what
Decades
genre you're thinking
decades,
of.
decades are dumb. It's only good for in hindsight to compare decades of music. Because you know what?
It's a good divider.
No,
it's
you
a
know
horrible
what?
divider.
Only
tell
the
you
good
why.
stuff gets through. Only the good stuff makes it to now.
This is why everybody
There was
always
some
talks
terrible
about.
music in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
You got your video yet? Do you have your graphic? Do you have it?
Hot take. She
I
couldn't
don't
get
think
it
it's
to work.
working. Sorry.
Try again. I have such
It's
a hot
literally
take
not
on this.
loading in.
I have a hot take that's beyond hot. All right,
I'm
hot
sure
take.
you do.
Here's the deal. Everybody, all of you people who think yours
1770s were pretty hard to beat.
1770s. That's correct.
pretty killer
There's
music
some pretty
back
bad
then.
music going on there,
Scott
too.
Fitzgerald.
Here's
and
the
whatnot.
deal.
Is that right?
This
Francis
is
Scott Key. That's.
this is the deal.
I'm just kidding.
Favorite 90s, worst 80s. I'm here to tell you, you guys always, the decade you were from is the greatest of music. You want to know why? You forget all the crap that came out during that time period.
Plus,
I
you
don't
know
care
what's
what the decade was. There was crap and there was good stuff. And only thing you remember is the good stuff or the percentage of it. And the longer back it goes, the more you forget the really crappy stuff. Name me a
Plus, we
decade
all
that you're
change.
rolling. She's rolling her eyes and shaking her head. Name me this decade that you think there wasn't as much crap in.
I'm just really confused. That's not exactly what I'm asking. I'm asking what your favorite is. I'm not asking what the best is.
Yeah,
or
but
what
that's
the
It's hard.
worst
You
is.
can't say there's a favorite because there's
You
good
guys
and
don't
bad
have a
music in
favorite?
every. No,
I
I
really
listen
don't.
to
Oh, weird.
country from the 80s, 90s, 70s, 60s,
50s, 40s.
2000s. Not so much, but that's just my relative
1930s.
perspective.
Well, there,
Bluegrass from the
that's what I
80s
was
were probably the
asking.
best
Okay.
to me,
Well, there you go.
but there's also some terrible bluegrass made.
I listen
Trust
to some
me,
good
I was in-
stuff that's
I was-
even new.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying
yeah,
that
well,
Some good
it's
stuff.
like scientifically one could be better than the other, but more so just what's your favorite.
Here's my statement.
Does that make sense?
My statement is I can pick good music and bad music from every decade, so I can't say good or bad, but that's
I
what
like
it is.
Texas.
Okay.
Got the best favorite decade, 1850s.
There you go.
Everything from that time period was awesome. No, I just want. Like I said, I get heated on this one because I think everybody forgets how bad it is. I don't have a decade where it's like, man,
Whenever Koren
I had
mentioned
more
it.
music that I
That'd be
loved
90s.
that time period.
The answer is 70s. Thank you. Everybody's getting involved in this. This is
There
a
we
hot
go.
button issue. You're all wrong.
Isn't that
Every
nice?
last one of you is wrong.
Hey, we got sent roses. Thank you so much.
Lacey,
That's
thank
so
you very
nice.
I'll
much.
play along.
I gotta see Lacey's photography. She's got
No, but-
Lacey Mac photography.
You know what I'm saying? The
I'll play along. Country music from the 80s,
Really?
70s, and 80s. Can I pick two?
and that's all I ask. Yes.
90s. I like the 90s.
That's
Some
fine.
not as good. I mean, it started going downhill in my opinion. But guess what? What the weird part is, I used to hate 90s country music, and now I like it.
There you go.
What are you gonna do?
I think it's fair to say
think
that
you weeded it
genre
out.
by genre there is like better. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what's the
I'm not
rock
trying to
genre? What do you
say-
think is the best rock
The best
genre?
rock, probably like the 80s and 70s. I think. Well,
The 60s. It was invented. It was invented in the 50s. The 60s is when you have Led Zeppelin. I mean, how are you gonna make that argument?
I don't know if I've heard
I think
any
Zeppelin
Led
was
Zeppelin
more
music,
like
but
late
okay.
60s. But what about 60s would have put you in the Rolling Stones?
Yeah. How are you gonna argue that? I don't like them that much, but I mean, there's gonna be a huge argument for that being the greatest.
My
decade
rock
for
era would have
rock
been
music.
I was thinking
Aerosmith, so that's
classic-
70s.
Yeah, see, I was thinking 70s
80s,
more so
actually.
than
They
everything.
more
because
centered on the
personally, you
80s.
know.
Like late 70s into 80s.
AC/DC. You
and then
guys
all the way
didn't even
through
know
the
any
2000s.
AC/DC songs.
I even
I know
stuff
tons
there.
of AC/DC. Are you kidding me? Don't judge me.
You didn't. I was just thinking about the
Back
guess
in
the song
Black.
challenge.
Thunderstruck.
Da-ga-da.
You guys couldn't get it.
It's 'cause
Freebird!
you played the two passages.
You
Freebird is the
officially
right
made a
answer.
bad question of the week. We have decided another
Good
hot
vibes,
take.
we're still-
Another hot take.
All right.
Now
Bad
that's-
question of the week.
No, what Jamie just
Jamie,
said,
you're
that's the
completely
correct
wrong.
take. That is
Stones
the
and
correct
Beatles are
take.
extremely overrated.
You're only
They're
half
pretty
right.
wildly overrated.
You're only half right. Rolling Stones are completely overrated. The Beatles are incredible.
There's some great Rolling Stone stuff. Anyway, this is
But you see, the thing is, though, I feel like most people would agree, though, also with country. It's like, I don't like the country that is playing now, like on the radio and stuff.
Can we
I
just
think
all agree
I
that
don't-
Morgan Wallen sucks and move on?
like,
I'm gonna put it out
that's
there.
pretty bad. Like,
Trent
the most
can't do
popular
that. You're
stuff.
not going to get that answer from Trent.
Can't.
He's not going to do it. He won't do it. Here's the deal. Here's a theory on this. I think we all go through that because again, why Jason didn't like stuff from the '90s? It was the really crappy stuff that was making radio airplay that made all that other stuff that actually was good kind of sit back seat of it. And now that you're sitting there, you're going, there was actually some pretty cool stuff back there. It's just I now got rid of the achy breaky hearts and
this live stream's gonna blow up now, guys. This is great.
Great. Hey, all I'm saying is that we need some new questions, guys. Please help. We've done 80. We've done
stuff
80
flowing in
episodes.
fast, guys.
There's only so many questions we can ask.
Post Malone
We
is
need
better
some
country
more.
music artist than Wall. than the Wall. You know what?
I do like
I
Post
actually
Malone.
have to say, Post Malone as a country artist, I actually dig him more as a
Yeah.
country artist. I really do. It's pretty funny to watch him as a country artist. I love
Richards
any
was there
guy.
when Jesus
Is that
was
true?
born. Yes, he was a doula.
What?
He was Mary's doula.
Duel.
He was Jesus' doula. Oh my God.
Mary's doula.
That's awful.
You think? Oh my God. Do you have another instrument to change to, by the way, real quick?
I got this one.
We
I don't
do
know.
the-
What else did we bring, Trent?
You should show
All right.
off that mandolin
Trent,
just because.
you
It's
should
We'll
play some
wait until
music with
Trent
us.
play. Yeah,
Okay.
Trent, come play.
It's 1 o'clock.
Let's move it all around real quick. So when was the best decade for movie themes?
90s. No. When was the best decade for movie themes? Thoughts on Jelly Roll? We got a cool story about Jelly Roll that I'm not going to tell on here.
Really?
Do you really?
From
Do
Rhonda.
you really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you were
I
telling me
was
about
there.
that.
Apparently,
whenever she was
apparently he
telling
changed
us
the
that,
security
yeah.
backstage at the Opry.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's
cool.
I will have to say this. I can deal with Morgan
He's
Wallen way before
Yeah.
I do.
He's grody.
Yeah.
My
You're a
wife,
porn star.
my wife sees that and she's like, "Oh my God, where did humanity die?" Because that's pretty much it. That's a hot take
I'm
too,
not one to
isn't it?
judge by
Yeah,
by
you
their
are.
their
You are too.
exterior. Scoot over, John.
Absolutely.
Make some room
Okay.
for Trento.
Do it.
But you know what? I don't know
Anyways.
that I like that.
So,
I don't like what he represents.
do we have an answer though for best decade for movie themes? What do you mean by?
It's hard to
themes?
say.
I know what it is. It's
Score.
the 70s, the late 70s, because
Yeah,
John
probably
Williams.
John Williams would
That's it.
fix all that stuff.
Smoking the Bandit. That's all right. That's probably 80s.
That was late 70s.
Late 70s. But I'm just John Williams. That's all you have to know. And that all started in that late 70s, 80s. Come on, Star Wars and Indiana Jones. And,
Yeah.
Oh my God, the best.
Jurassic Park.
Alex says best movie decade 1930s.
That's what's up. All the best plot twists. Exactly.
I believe that was like
Everything else
barely
is just
into
being
moving
repeated
pictures.
now, guys. Come on. Exactly.
30s were deep into pictures. You kidding me? We had talkies by then.
What about the 50s, guys? What's that dude's name?
Movies.
Should be. Oh yeah.
John
You're
Hancock.
not close.
What's the best?
You went
Let's go.
wild
Let's
on
keep
me.
going. Let's
You went
keep
rogue.
arguing, guys.
You
Tell
went
you
rogue.
what.
Fast food burger
Hey,
chain.
if
Best
we-
one.
I try and keep these musical related. If we're going not musical related,
Let's
I'll just
go.
start asking away.
Fast food burger chain, they said. All right, go for it. I know what Hinckley's one is. She's going to go in and out. Absolutely in
I
and
will
out.
say that I've heard nothing but good things about Shake Shack, and I have not gotten the opportunity to try
I would have to
Shake
go with
Shack.
Shake Shack.
I would go with that. I was
Really?
about to go
You know
Burger
what?
King.
You know what?
I
I
have
hate
a
to say
feeling that
this.
whenever I try it,
Trent's
it'll
gonna
be in
disagree
and out
with
for me,
me.
but I do love in and out.
Trent will disagree with me because he worked there. But the old
Five Guys?
Five Guys.
They make a good burger. It's. I mean, I have to save up all
The
year to buy
price,
one.
the
but
price per quality is pretty crazy, though.
yeah, I'm not talking about price here. We're just talking about good.
Okay.
I love their fries. Again, I have to sell a kid every time I go. But
Mountain
It's
Drew is talking about Zach Top. I'm a big fan of Zach Top. I do like him a lot.
Mountain Drew is a great username. Can we say that also?
Zach Top is good.
He does play a Thompson. He's got a
Yep.
D1. In fact, the Thompson that he has, I had it first. It was actually at our shop. And then it was not actually at the shop. It was at our Spigma booth. She shipped it to us to show off, and then it left there and went to Zach from that point on.
in the same batch.
Probably. Sounds about right. Well, maybe not. I don't think yours would be the same batch. It would have been early. It was the year that me and Casey ran the Spigma booth. So. All right.
JR Birdman, you're our favorite JR Birdman, so
You are, absolutely.
I wish we lived closer.
Best steakhouse. I am a Longhorn guy.
H3 in Fort Worth.
Can I tell you guys that there is
Chain
a
or
Chain,
go
that's
with
what I
chain?
was, Chain.
Yes, St. Clean.
locally in Springfield, Missouri, there's a well-known gentleman's club that claims that they have the best steaks in
I
the
know
area.
what you're talking about.
There was an article that actually came out.
I know. I
An
read
article
the
came
I read the
out
article
in the newspaper
Yeah.
that claims
Pennies
it
for
is
steak.
absolutely the best steak you can have. They have
No.
aged
CIA
beef.
Yeah. I
And
read
that's
the article.
and they also have steak too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
God.
Ah!
Hey,
Oh, goodness.
there is cheese under Springfield as well. Somebody else was asking that. We have a giant cheese cave. So yeah, there's that.
Hey, here's a real question for
The
somebody.
cheese caves.
One on TikTok. Buying a Dreadnought Kelton case, one of the older Kelton models, Canadian models, is it as good as Austin made? It's as strong as Austin made, but not
No,
as
it's
good
not.
because, have they made them thicker?
No, it's the design's different.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. We've made improvements. Since they've moved to Austin, they've made lots of good improvements, including the gasket, which keeps it from crushing,
that what you're gonna do it in
keeps
hay?
water out, and
Would that be the
overall
kind
better
that-
case.
Do you
That's
have
just
one of those
because of
older
the-
I don't
cases?
personally, but
Oh.
we've ordered them. So the Canadian ones are heavier duty. The fiberglass is stronger, but the designs are better. So when they did the new one between the gasket change, giving it more strength on the sidewalls, they're actually stronger now than they were. I don't think there's anything
Interesting.
wrong with the Keltons. except
John's
for
been
they're
running the
heavier.
Canadian Kelton for, yours Canadian, right? Since '93.
Yeah. It
There's
sure
nothing
is.
wrong with it, but they
No.
are a little better now.
They're lighter and a little bit stronger.
If
in the
you're,
way
if you're
that-
wanting the best of the best, might as well get the best of the best. You know what I mean? So,
You got it in A?
Billings, Missouri.
All right.
What do we find?
2 dozen. You want to kick it or you want me to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Hold on. Keep going.
I wanna make it right.
There we go.
yeah, I just unmuted it.
You say I'm not welcome here. I know it ought to be perfectly clear, but I can't help but wonder what it might have been. If I had 2 dozen roses and another bottle of wine, if I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Oh, I must have been a fool back then. There's something that you can't have again. I've done all that I know to do. I'm second guessing my every move. But I can't help but wonder what it might be like. If I had 2 dozen roses and another bottle of wine, if I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? We're doing keychains. It goes to B.
I got you.
If I could cry a little harder and get a little less sleep at night, if I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your
don't know that one. I don't know well enough to play it.
Well,
Did we ever figure out the words? Is it older bottle of wine or open?
It is an older bottle of wine. I actually called Marty up and he
Just
proved me
say it.
wrong.
I was right.
Yep, he was right. Jason was right.
I've been right for years.
Older bottle of wine.
somebody was asking what Trent was playing, and it
Trent's
is
playing a guitar,
Bedell.
guys. Can't
Acoustic
you
Shop
tell?
Custom 1964.
Yeah, it is.
Bedell.
Show it off.
This is a Bedell, a custom shop, like Trent said, especially for the Acoustic Shop 1964 Dread. Mahogany back and sides, 1.75" nut width, Adirondack spruce top with a vintage toner. Comes with pearl logo instead of the brass one, as well as Evo fret wire as well. So, a few of our favorite upgrades in here.
K&K too,
Yep.
right?
It does have a K&K. Sure enough.
Yeah, and Trent should do more, but it'll be next week. All right,
Yeah.
get out of here.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
What should we do?
Look, Ma,
What
no
should
pick
we
guard.
do?
Pick guards are coming for this guitar. I'm just waiting on them to be built. So they're coming. I promise.
Yeah. And then we did say a little bit earlier in the show, Kyle. I don't think that you were here on updates on the Taz guitar. We have
We think they're
labels coming
soon.
in. We
hope
think they're
so.
coming soon.
We think so.
We have indicators that say it won't be long, sometime between now and December 31st.
Well, there we go. Of this year. True.
Nah, just kidding, they're coming soon.
Did you see? I saw a billboard that said that Shenandoah was playing at like Downstream or something.
I think
like
they are
that.
coming to
see that?
to Oklahoma. I thought I saw that
What
too.
do you know?
I'll call up Marty. Say, hey, come hang out, buddy.
Really?
He'll say no.
Yeah, probably.
No, I love Marty Rabin. Every time I've ever talked to him on the phone, he's like, hey, brother. Every single time. Hey, brother. Man, John, how's it been? It's just the greatest conversation ever.
Ooh, we got a request for a Trent original.
Oh, man, now.
You act like we listen to his music.
Oh my God.
All right, Trent, is there something that we can play along with?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says.
So this is a good question real quick from Vince. Sorry. Still got that Eastman financing. Yes, we absolutely do still have Eastman financing. Eastman is offering it.
24 months of
yep.
0% financing. 24 months of 0%
That's
financing.
2 years!
Yeah, and that is not interest deferred payments. That is interest free financing in 24 equal payments. You get 2 years to pay off any Eastman guitar. I think over $400 is what we said, or $600.
It's over 500. It's
500.
basically, don't quote me on this, it's basically just no PCHs is
Correct.
what
Yeah,
I'm
pretty much
thinking.
is
Yeah,
all.
pretty
It's
much. That's like the only thing that they have in that price point.
Yeah.
And then that ends like the last day of March. So there's plenty of time on that. But also, if you see something that you really really like, I mean, don't just wait around, you know. But yeah, just like Jeremy's mandolin book, probably out by December 31st. That's correct. We'll see what's up.
All right, what are you doing, Trent?
Okay, this one will be in G.
In G.
Small town love story.
Has he got anything weird, or can I capo up 3 frets to do something different than you?
Sure.
So just a
145s?
yeah, 145 and there's
Woohoo! All right.
an E minor in there.
Oh, 6 minor. That's not a 1-4 or a 5. Let me a 6 minor.
It's a 6 minor. Okay,
All right, 6 minor.
it's only on the bridge.
So let's see. How am I going to get to that E minor? I'll figure it out.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Growing up in a small town world, life is slow when you see the same ground. Go to work every day, then you leave. You drink another till the pain will ease. You met a girl and she saved his soul. A better man is what he is with her. Bright eyes and long, long hair. Perfect one as far as he can see. It's a small town love story. A about a boy and a girl just wanting to be free. It's a small town love story. They love each other. One day they'll get to Tennessee. Mama said she had to be 18. You can't stop love, that's a guarantee. Two hearts in harmony are unstoppable, just wait and see. It's a small town love story about a boy and a girl just wanting to be free. It's a small town love story. They love each other. One day they'll get to Tennessee. 5 months ago they were just friends. The time has come to see what God had planned. 2, 3. It's a small town love story about a boy and a girl just wanting to be free. It's a small town love story. They love each other. Now they're headed to Tennessee.
Ends up not as easy as Trent led me to believe. Sorry, Trent, you tricked me.
Yep. Oh.
Oh, don't break it. Don't throw stuff.
Love
You got
mine.
it. All right.
That happens. We did have a question up here. Eastman, Alpine versus Sitka. Thoughts, John?
It was definitely different. I remember that when we had those E6s in for a while.
The Alpine, to me, fell in the in-between spot of Adirondack and Sitka. It was softer than that, but it did have some of that interesting punch of Adirondack spruce. I want to say it just felt... It's like a step towards the Adirondack from Sitka. That's what I would say. Yeah, there you go. Boy, there are some whoever A is, has some absolute opinions on guitars.
That is a
Hey.
Bedell
very
reminds
loaded.
me of a Yairi. I love
Yari?
Bedell and Boucher, but not Bourgeois.
Not Bourgeois, okay.
I love Guild, Martin, Gibson, and Eastman too, but I hate thermocured, relic, printed tops, and overpriced crap. That is a lot to unpack there.
There's a lot
We
of
need
opinion
to
in
we
that
need to
one
make a Venn
sentence.
There is.
diagram. Of
There is
models and
absolute-
all the-
There is a lot there.
Hey.
And I'm
I'm
not,
just going to say yes
yeah, I'll
and no,
and no.
and I agree yet disagree.
I
And
agree.
I see where you're coming from, but I can't follow you there.
I agree with everything in that statement except for the stuff which I disagree with,
Yeah.
which is everything in that statement. Does that make sense?
Just saying, hey, I agree and disagree, and let's love each
Hey,
other.
they know what they like. That's nothing wrong with that. Heavy Trooper says I like Yamaha. See, we all like something. We all like
I
something.
mean, there was just a lot there, a lot, and I mean, I can debate all of that too. That would be fun. Can I
Come
just do
on,
that?
people now.
No.
Everybody knows.
Smile on your brother.
Hey, Jay.
Everybody get together.
Try to love one another right now.
Come on, join hands. Come on.
I hate everything.
Come on, John. Come on. Let's do this.
Oh, that's wild.
Jay, am I not pretty good at arguing every counterpoint to
No, let's
everything?
not argue
You
those
hate
things.
that.
Let's do this. Let's all agree that disagree. Let's all agree that we don't disagree nor agree. And
Yeah. Can you sing that one? There is a young cowboy who lives on the... You know that one?
I was trying to do hate everything. Where's
I hate everything. No, I thought you were doing. There is a young cowboy who lives on the range. That's such a
We
great
have
song.
not done. You guys have not done. I'm no stranger to the rain recently. That's
I'm no
is
stranger
that pretty
to the
easy.
rain.
No. Is that a pretty easy one?
You did it in E. I'll move to E. I got it. You want to do it in E? Sing it in E. Trent, you
Sure.
can be Keith in E.
Okay.
I like pizza also, Mike. Thank you.
That's the right answer, Mike.
Thank you, Carol. Hope you're enjoying the CD. Can you get those lyrics?
I like turtles.
Sorry.
Yes.
I like turtles.
My kids, all of my kids have discovered that, including, by the way, my kids say it so much, I like turtles, that Oliver now comes out there and he goes, I like turtles. I don't know what he's
I
trying
like
to say.
turtles.
I like turtles. All right. Apparently. He wants it faster.
I'm a friend of mine. Is it any wonder lightning strikes me? I fought with the devil, got down on his level, but I never gave in, so he gave up on me. I'm a stranger to the rain. I can spot bad weather. I'm good at finding shelter in
That's
a
the second
down
guitar.
cold. I'm crucified by lovers, crucified by lovers. Through it all, I've withstood the pain. I'm no stranger to the rain. Get that foggy feeling when I'm feeling down. If I don't keep my head up, I may drown. It's hard to keep believing, might even come out even while the rain beats a hole in the ground. And tonight it's really coming down. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm a friend of thunder that isn't to borrow a little sunshine. I'll put this cloud behind me. That's how the man designed me to ride the wind, dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. I'm no stranger to the rain.
Patty nailed it.
I'm a friend of thunder. Friend, is it any wonder lightning strikes me? I'll put this cloud behind me. That's how the man designed me. Ride the wind, dance in a hurricane. I'm no stranger to the rain. Oh no, I'm no stranger to the rain.
I almost remembered it. Dang it! I like turtles.
We had the question. Somebody asking, "Where are we?" We are in Springfield, Missouri. Now you know.
There you go.
There's a lot of turtle talk
Oh.
in the chat.
There's a lot of what?
Turtle talk.
Yeah.
What about
There is.
snapping
I
turtles?
saw
They're
one.
fine. Just don't get too close.
I have a fun snapping turtle story, guys.
Ducks.
I'm ready to hear
I
it.
used to.
Duck trucks.
I used to mow lawns for a living.
This
for
is
a
gonna get
job.
bad.
It's not that bad, but it's a house we generally mowed every week, and it had this little like concrete. What do you call those with the water drains out? Anyway, culvert. Yeah, we used to see turtles all around there, and then one day we got there, we're mowing, and there's just this giant bloody mess out there, and the woman that owned the house apparently went out there and saw a snapping turtle, and she killed the thing with a knife in her bare hands. And I was like, oh my God, I'm leaving now. She told us I killed it with a knife, and I was like,
Oh my
That's
goodness.
crazy.
lady, I'm scared.
It rains everywhere I go.
Turtles all the way down.
I was thinking about the turtles all the way down.
It rains everywhere I go.
Man, that's some
Such a good song.
crazy behavior.
God, so many really good songs on here
Yeah.
that are being asked for. All right, we're coming
Where
towards
are
our
we?
end. Hey guys,
We're in
what are you?
Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah, we already
Sorry.
covered
I
that.
said that.
She did that already.
sorry.
You weren't paying
That's
attention.
okay.
You were so worried about
forgot
your
where am
snapping
I?
turtle.
He was thinking about
Story.
that snapping
Who
turtle.
am I?
Hey, I'd
Where
be
am I?
scarred too. I'd be scarred too, you know.
All right, so real quick, what are you watching, Jay?
What am I watching? Oh, it's hard to say. We finished the latest season of Survivor.
Oh, there you go.
I don't know, that's fun. How long have we known each other? Well, me and him have known each other since I was born. I've known Trent roughly since he was born.
I'll
Pretty
pretty
much.
16
16
close
when
to
he came.
it.
No, 14. 14 when you started coming to the shop.
Yeah, before I could
Yeah.
drive.
Oh my
And then we have
gosh.
another brother who I've
Trent,
known
we were discussing this.
forever.
You
They're brothers,
still
so-
have, I think, landing as our
longest.
youngest employee.
With the
You
longest.
were, what are you, were you 17 when you started working here?
Yeah.
17
I
years
was just,
old.
Just about to turn 18.
He's still the youngest employed person here. I mean, he's not the youngest now, but
Yeah, I
the
don't.
youngest person.
But he
that
was
ever
only
started
just
working
like very recently. Because
Yeah, you were just
Dawson's the only person
you were just
that beats
recently
him.
dethroned.
Yeah, very
I don't
recently
think.
dethroned.
Yeah, he was the youngest person until
This is
now.
my
Yeah.
sixth
But
year as an employee.
6 years he's been here.
Why?
Lessons
are
for like
you-
2 years.
Yeah.
Why do you do that to yourself?
Why?
Anyway, all right. So
It sounds like you.
I
wanted
like
to
it, A.
talk-
I agree with you.
what's that?
You get more hate by strong opinions on guitars than killing a turtle in cold blood.
Really?
I agree.
I don't know,
You
man.
know what?
You're
You're not so bad after all.
Jamie played
Just kidding.
bluegrass with your dad. Did you?
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, he probably remembers Waterloo Boy
Yeah.
back in the day.
Wow.
The old Disney Robin Hood. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I've watched
It's
it
one of my
recently.
favorite.
Are you kidding me?
Good little dog walking through the forest.
Have you watched it recently?
Really good lolly dolly, what a day.
Okay.
Is
this what we're doing? Is this how we're ending the show?
This is devolving. I would say all turtles have cold blood.
That's true.
I love that. What a great movie. That was one of my all-time favorite Disney movies, Robin Hood.
I watched it with my kids recently.
Yeah, good stuff.
Good stuff.
Yeah, anyway, I'm finishing up Ted Lasso. I just moved to the third season. Good stuff.
You know what? Okay. I just thought about. I have a hard time remembering what I watch, guys, because I'm half asleep when I'm watching it. But I did just start watching something interesting. It's called Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. It's Godzilla.
Yeah, I saw that. It's on
actually
Apple.
really good.
Is it really good?
I mean,
it's got,
Is it
what's
like
his name in it?
Is this like a documentary type of thing?
No,
No,
it's
it's
drama.
No,
it's like the world after Godzilla. So they're driving through the streets of Japan, Tokyo, and they like have missile installations, and they do Godzilla drills and stuff.
Oh,
And
dang.
then it's the origin of all these big monsters and
He's
stuff.
like
It's
a-
pretty
It's
cool.
in that.
He's
Kurt
like
Russell.
Kurt Russell and his
Kurt
kid
Russell.
are both in it.
Oh,
Really?
wild. That's really, really wild.
I saw the
It's
deals for
well
that.
made. I mean, it looks great. I was just listening to Kurt Russell on and his son on Conan this morning, and Conan's talking about things like we're in a world where these shows on TV look, like
Better
major
than most
motion
movies,
pictures.
yeah.
It's incredible the budgets that they're putting into them. So
Yeah,
it's
I saw
cool.
that. I'm cool with that.
Even my wife started watching it. She's like, "Ooh, what's this?"
I'm
I
pretty
gonna be
much
scared?
just in the Ted Lasso. I watched Gold Rush as it happens. That's pretty much my week for you.
You know my favorite show of all time, and I'm going to just say it right now.
Do it.
I don't know if
Do it.
we've asked this before. What is it?
Right now,
Should we wait and ask it next week
when you have the graphic.
when I have
No.
the graphic? Okay.
Yeah, I like, and Hinkley always has to remind me of the name of it, which is hilarious. But it's Josh Gates' Destination. What is that called now?
no idea what you're
I like the
talking
face she
about.
has right now.
This is your
It's not
favorite
Destination
show.
Unknown.
Showing that.
Josh Gates.
Final Destination?
No, it's the one where he travels around. He's finding stuff. He follows stories. What is
I don't
it
even know
called?
who Josh Gates is.
Destination.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Nobody does.
This is your
Hold
favorite
on,
TV
guys.
show?
Yeah, I
Quantum,
just forget
Quantum
the name.
Leap is what he's talking about.
Talking
The
Dazed and
original
Confused.
series,
No.
not the new one.
No. Hey, I did watch the
Dazed
new
and
Quantum Leap,
Confused.
and it isn't bad. No, Josh. I always have a mind blank.
Kind of man.
Expedition Unknown. That's what I see. I always get it.
Expedition Unknown. Okay.
Yeah,
I've heard
So
of that.
why is this your favorite TV show?
because it's just fun. He looks at like things that happen in history, and he like tracks them down. He goes and dives under the ocean, and he gets in these sea caves, and I don't know. It's cool. You should watch it.
Heavy Trooper, everyone, watch some classic movies with your 3-year-olds. Otherwise, they'll grow up with freaking Paw Patrol instead.
Dude,
I don't have a big
don't
problem
be
with
talking.
Paw Patrol.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't talk down, but I
My
agree with you.
3-year-old loves Paw Patrol, and I
Yeah.
love to watch Paw Patrol with him. He'll watch the movie
Hey,
over and over and
I hate
over.
to say, Trent, I hurry up, add in what you're
Destination
watching.
Unknown,
This is
thank you.
This is your opportunity right now.
Speaking
Trent,
of big
what are you
animals,
watching?
we watched the Meg 1 and the Meg 2.
See,
About the Meg Bedell.
that's the last time we asked
That's
you what
cool.
you're watching, ever.
what we
These
watched.
are freaking awesome. What do you mean?
and the
Yeah.
Human Centipede.
All the
Oh,
time
God.
at my house, Duck Dynasty is playing. If that
That's
counts.
not, oh my God, he's never allowed to be asked again. How about you,
Star
Hinkley?
Trek or Star
I
Wars.
don't really watch anything.
You liar! Every time I say something, you're like, yeah, that's a good one, or I haven't seen that yet, or you watch stuff. Don't try me.
Not very often.
She plays video games and chase Pokemon.
That's
Stupid jerks at
100%
work won't
true.
leave
I'm
me
a
alone and
video
let me
game
watch
person.
TAS. That's pretty funny. Star Trek or Star Wars? I'm sorry to tell you, divided by time. It's definitely Star Wars. I do like some Star Trek every once in a while, but Star Wars, it's
there's no
the
doubt.
world. There is only one world, and it has got Star Wars in it. Anyway, I don't know what they're putting in Paw Patrol, but it's not normal.
What?
It's the same stuff they put in Barney.
Oh, yes,
And,
the show's about the
Teletubbies.
talking animals. You're right. My bad.
All right,
Show's
anyway.
about talking animals with occupations. You're right.
I just want to know who's financing Ryder. Where does this money come from? They built $1 trillion tower downtown out of nowhere. It's like, hey, check out this.
The taxes must be
Who are
crazy.
you,
in that
Richie Rich? Yeah, who's covering their taxes?
I'm dead. That's really funny.
All right, let's do it.
What are we doing? Hit us with one great song to close us out, Trent. It's your hero time. And if there's one is no good, it'll be the last time you're allowed to
It's
be in
something
front
we
of the camera.
might have heard before.
Fireman and A, I guess.
Oh, that's a
Lay
good
them
one.
on a fast one. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out on flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoring hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. We had a bad one just a mile or two down the road. Well, my buddy went and left his woman burning out of control. Well, I was down there about an hour or so with a little mouth-to-mouth. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoring hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Play it, John. 24 on, 24 off. When they get too hot, they just give me a call. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Well, they call me the fireman, that's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoking hot. I'm the fireman, that's my name. Tag it, well, they call me the fireman, that's my name.
Oh, you can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. You can't roller skate in a buffalo herd. But you can be happy if you want to. You can't. No. All you gotta do is mind to it. Buckle down, do it, do it, do it. You can't roller skate. No, you can't. You can't. You can't.
I'm going to turn off this live
parakeet
stream.
in a I don't know it.
Cage. You can't.
I don't know. It's too many
I'm
words.
turning off this live stream.
Cage. You can't.
You're done.
Something.
Catch me in a
We're out of here.
parakeet
Bye,
cage.
guys.
You're
See ya.
done.
Are we out?
You don't mind too.
No, we're out now though.
Give me the
going-
lyrics, come on!
No, don't
can't-
do it.
Thank
Do
you
not
guys so
give
much
him
for
Can't
joining
go
us.
fishing in a watermelon patch. You can't go fishing in a watermelon patch. You can't go. No,
We hope to see you guys
You
all
want it up, you
for
want it up.
New Guitar Thursday. I hope that next week all the fun graphics I made will work. They probably won't, but hopefully they will.
Yeah.
We hope to see you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We'll talk more about
Really? Roger Miller? No?
all the
Roger
stuff.
Miller's the greatest.
What are you guys saying?
I love it. I didn't even get to tell my story about the
Hinckley's
Social Security
hating.
cards.
Am I really?
I'll save that for
cares?
next week. It's a good story.
You can't go. No,
Social
don't-
Security
Don't air your air your laundry online.
Yeah, I got this guy over here doing do 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 boop do do do.
One more.
Boom ba doom boom boom boom.
Sitting around drinking with one for the guy. One bought, and I bought 5. I forgot it.
Well, I have Brent.
Dang me.
Dang me, dang me. You ought to tape a rope and hang me. All right, guys, you can't buy a Martin at TAS. Ooh, I like that. You
Whoa.
can buy a Martin at TAS. You can't buy a Martin at TAS. You can't buy a Martin at TAS. But you can buy a Bourgeois if you've a mind to.
But hopefully we'll be able to soon.
Soon.
Oh my god.
Good night, everybody. This has been a whole bunch of fun. I had a good time.
This
That was
is
the
why
best-
you wait till the end, guys.
The last 10 minutes is the best part of this whole deal.
Vince, you're the only one that missed the mandolin.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe he'll come back to life.
Maybe he'll come back to life. We'll get
Get the paddles,
get
guys.
the paddles. That's what
We'll
I
see
was
if you'll be here next week.
Bye,
Tune in
guys.
Thursday tomorrow.
See
And
Guitar
all y'all
Thursday,
better
tune
be
in
on
Tuesday.
New Guitar Thursday. Every single
There's
one ends.
there's Eastman's coming. There's
Come back
lots of
here
stuff
next
coming.
week. We'll be here.
It won't be
Lots of
here.
awesome stuff coming.
By the way, so you know what's coming? The cold. The cold's coming. Saturday, high of 7. Sunday, high of 4.
Are you telling me that winter is coming?
Ugh.
Monday, yeah, it's gonna
Yeah?
be
Are
nasty.
you telling me
Holy
winter
smokes.
is coming, John?
Yeah?
Winter is coming.
Ah.
Oh door! Oh door!
Hold on.
Oh door!
Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye, guys.